Do you ever say that you like something and then you realize that that thing you just said you like doing, you never do it anymore? For me, I would imagine myself saying something like, I like writing letters to my friends and sending them like through the physical post, snail mail, if you will. But when was the last time I wrote a letter to my friend? I used to do it a few years ago. I'm thinking maybe it was at least a year since I've written a letter. I don't know when the last time you wrote a letter to your friend was, but maybe you could give it a go. There's something really special about getting a piece of mail in your mailbox that is from a friend and it was handwritten. Hopefully you can read their handwriting, but even if you can't, I guess it's the thought that counts. But I don't know. I always thought there was something quite special about it. It's so exciting. You open it and... well, anyway. So, something else I really love are stamps. In the United States, they come out with so many different types of stamps. So you have all of your forever stamps, which, although the price of a normal letter stamp, a 1 ounce letter stamp, goes up periodically, and I don't even know how much they cost now. I think it's like 65 cents or something. But let's say you bought one X amount of years ago and it cost 35 cents, which I don't think I was even around when stamps were 35 cents, but I should probably check myself on that. Anyway, if it's a forever stamp, it doesn't matter how much you bought it for, it will always be valid until forever, and the world explodes after the sun explodes and, you know, everything. I really love stamps. They come out with some really cool ones, and I'd love to share my stamp collection. Recently, international stamps, which are so expensive now, are in a circular design, and in the past few years they've been flowers, but there was a moon one which was really cool, and I love that one. Wait, do I still have any? I think I still have some of that one. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna have to send some normal mail and then some international mail as well. And I think there's something really exciting about sending a friend a piece of mail with a stamp that you specially selected for that friend in particular, to be like, look at this stamp. So in that, I guess I sort of collect stamps, but not in the way of a collection where I just keep it for myself forever. There's something really exciting about kind of sharing the collection by sending it to people. And the international stamp seems to always come out during the holidays, so I'm looking forward to see what the 2023 international stamp will be. I hope it's cool. I kind of hope it's not a flower this year, although they have been beautiful in past years. There was a succulent, I think there was a poinsettia, but like the moon one was so cool. I have Hot Wheels stamps. I also have planet stamps, and when I got those, I remember I walked into the post office, and sometimes the post office will have like a display of the stamps that they're selling right now, and on the display there was a Jupiter stamp, and I'm like, wow, that stamp is so cool. I want a Jupiter stamp. And Jupiter isn't my favorite planet. Do you have a favorite planet? But anyway, so I ended up getting the stamp set. Well, they pulled it out. I asked if I could see it, and I didn't realize that it wasn't just Jupiter stamps. It actually ended up being the entire solar system, but it was quite sad because there was no Pluto. But Pluto had its own little exploration set, and I was like, wow, that's so nice. I'm like, look, do you do this with your hands? Anyway, yeah. I love stamps. They're just so cool. And I haven't sent a letter in like a year, albeit I was living in Japan for a while. Did I tell you? earlier today, there was a severe change of plans where I ended up stomping on arrows and getting very sweaty rather than going out in my granny upholstered heels with bears and taking photos. And now I don't really know where to go. I wish there was somewhere I could just go and kind of hide that had good lighting, but I'm not really sure where that would be. So it seems anywhere I go, there's people. Sometimes do you ever just want to be outside and out in the open, all alone, where there's kind of no movement of other people around? Maybe I ought to go to the middle of nowhere. Subscribe.